Thought I'd make a quick video of this old Fiat 850 Spider. This is a 67, one of the very few with the early sloped headlight front ends. US headlight requirements caused them to change that in later years. Unfortunately for the Fiats, those were the exact same headlights as were used on the Lamborghini Miura. Thus, the headlights are extremely valuable and really couldn't be replaced on this. Although what someone could do is put a plexiglass cover here and a regular light inside. So there are other options, but in any case, that's why the headlights are missing. This car had a forward trunk since it's rear engine, and you can see the trunk floor is pretty much gone, but the rest of the car, old wasp nest, pretty solid. Hey, there's even 3 original Fiat 850 hubcaps. That's kind of surprising. Looks like it was originally a red car. The body's actually pretty solid. Not a lot of rust in the outer body. It's everything else that's shot. These are good wheels. They're Fiat 124 wheels in very good condition. They're bigger than the original 850 wheels. And you can see the floor is pretty well rusted out. The original dash, it surprisingly still shifts pretty darn well. These things had a 4-speed all synchro box. The car would go about 90 miles an hour, and although to do that you'd have to hit about 7,000 RPM in 4th gear, but these things would do it. The back end's kind of cute. Some of you guys may have seen the engine in another video. Belt-driven fan, radiator, big carb, fancy header, which was stock, and 843 cc's. It's about, these things had about 50 horsepower. You know what? I think the original color was actually British Racing Green, now that I look at that. That's interesting because the one my parents had that was this same year when I was a kid was British Racing Green. I have very fond memories of riding around in that thing. I remember clearly it would out-drag 1300cc VWs, which were very, very common back then. Coming around the other side, this side of the body's pretty darn good. A little bit of rust down here in the corner, but not too bad. Surprisingly, the rockers are okay. And other side of the interior, interesting, it's got these old low back seats. They're actually popular seats in the kit car community. So that's about it. Hope you folks liked seeing it. I just don't have the heart to crush it, but anyway, it's taking up space, and we're hoping to find a home for this thing here pretty soon. One final note I forgot to mention, this cover here actually comes off. There's a convertible top here, and you can see the original vinyl upholstery there. With the top up, there's actually a back seat that very small children can ride in, and I remember that. I remember riding in these things. So anyway, convertible top actually has a back seat. This piece is removable, and typically these pieces are dented because people would sit here, and it's just not made for that. So just another little bit of 850 trivia.